Hello and welcome to Toad Rolls Dice, where we're taking a look at this week's Sunday preview. So this is Sunday the 22nd of December. That's right, Christmas is just around the corner, and this stuff, I believe, is going up for pre-order on Saturday the 28th December, and going by the 2-week schedule, it will be releasing on Saturday the 11th of January. So maybe next week is going to be Krieg. I really thought it would be Krieg that week, but hey, what do I know? We've got Old World and we've got Necromunda, so how about we just see what's coming? The Empire of Man will rise again in the Old World with a whole host of releases. We've got the Arcane Journal with all of their rules. We've got the Empire of Man Battalion with like the 700-year-old steam tank. In this, you get 30 state troopers and 30 state missile troopers, and then the steam tank. And then you've got your dice. They're quite nice dice with the hammers, actually. The hammer is Sigmar. I quite like those. Transfer sheets and all of the reference cards, as expected with an Old World release these days. General of the Empire on an Imperial Griffin. Again, I remember this model. I do not think that this is new. You can also do a wizard with a twin-headed griffin. That's kind of cool. I still think these models are about as old as me. The War Altar of Sigmar with a big shiny hammer and the griffin. They do look their age, don't they? I understand why people like the Old World. I know that people really like what they've done with the game, and I know that people have so much nostalgia for the models. I don't. So I look at them and I just think, damn, they look old. Much like a lot of the Lord of the Rings miniatures that are still in circulation. Commanders of the Empire. I remember that guy. I don't remember that guy, but I don't think he's new. You also get the Free Company Militia, Empire Pistoliers. I remember the Pistoliers. Empire Knights and the Demigriff Knights. These guys I remember. I remember these guys from Mordheim, or seeing them being used in Mordheim. Again, this is just a nostalgia hit. And the big stupid shotgun things, and yeah. Yep, this brings back memories of old white dwarfs. They are, I think they're iconic models. Yes, they're old, yes, they look clunky, and the sprues are probably hilariously outdated, but a lot of people love these, and they do look iconic. And nostalgic, but very iconic, I think. The cannons and mortars, yeah, I remember these as well. I don't remember those guys. The Tutagen Guard Warriors in Command. Ulrich, the High Priest of the Cult of Ulrich, means nothing to me. They metal? They look metal to me. The Imperial Ogres, look at that guy. Look at the smug grin on his face. Oh man, these are these are iconic as well. And then there's a resin kit as well. Maybe these are plastic. Does it stay? Plastic kits, and so these are all plastic. Plastic kits and 2 centerpiece miniatures. Okay. They look like metal to me, but maybe they're not. Maybe they are plastic. And they definitely look like metal. They're just so Warhammer Old World, aren't they? And the Empire of Man command set with Ulrich Priest. I'm gonna say a Harbinger of Doom. Yeah, that makes sense. He's bringing someone's doom. They are characterful models. This is the first wave of the Empire stuff. I expect these to sell very fast. And then we're moving into Necromunda. We have, it's squat time. Halls of the Ancients with the true Prospector squats. We're also getting the Exokin, which we've talked about in a previous video. They are growing on me, I have to say. They still look like eggs, but they are growing on me. The beautiful Scout Trikes. I adore these. I may have to pick some of these up. Don't know if it'll be at launch, but they're just so cool. I love them. And the little drone things as well. The squat upgrades sprue with other weapons and things and pouches and different heads. They help customize, which is nice. And the dice that you can hardly see. And the cards, tactics cards as well. The dice look quite nice. It's that nice sort of a tealy, dark teal colour with the gold. They're actually really nicely coloured. And then for Age of Sigmar, it looks like an Empire of Man model with the Luminarch of Haish. Yeah, this looks old. Everything in this looks old. The squats and the squat trikes, specifically the trikes, look like they were made for the old squat range that people loved in 40k. That looks like it's an old world model. And all of the stuff up here is old world models as well. This is this starting 2025 with a hit of nostalgia? Is that what we're doing? You can also build the Celestial Hurricanum. Yeah, this has to be an old model. Has to be. This kit has been slightly updated to fit better with AOS. Can also be built as the Hurricanum. How does it exactly fit better with AOS? It looks like an old world kit. Huh, yeah. Well, it's coming to AOS. Black Library this week we have the Emperor's Gift, which is a Dembski Bowden book in special edition with faux leather, silver screen painting and a silver bookmark. Each copy is numbered and signed by the author. They will be very limited. Grey Knights, is it? Yeah, Grey Knights. That'll sell quite well as well, I think. ADB books are very popular and it's a very nice looking special edition. On Warhammer Plus, it's a packed week on Warhammer Plus with 3 shows dropping over the festive period. This time on Tuesday the 24th of December. The Battle Report Holiday Special features the Red Gobbo and a custom Blood Bowl expansion match. We also have the Mech Boys Workshop, which is all about the process of building that same custom board that was used in the Blood Bowl report. And for the very first episode of Scribes and Scriveners, we have Ruud Jones, author of The Red Gobbo Returns. Is that a book? Yeah, it's a novel. It says it's a novel right there. To talk about the process of penning a novel. And over on WarCom we have new installments of the Old World Almanac, now that the Empire have their moustaches waxed and weapons sharpened. A discussion on the new squats coming for Necromunda, I believe, unless they're hinting at Votan. And of course there's something to look forward to on Christmas Day, so keep your eyes peeled. I'll cover it on the channel here as well, as long as it drops before about 3 PM when I've got to head out and go see family. Yeah, I wasn't expecting Old World and Necromunda in the same week. That's just, it looks so janky to me. It looks 30 years old. I'm laughing at it, but it's also giving me that warm nostalgic vibe. And I assume that this was in fantasy years ago. Because it doesn't look new, which means I've probably seen it somewhere at some point in my life. Okay, it's mad. It probably should be with the Empire of Man. Yeah, cool. Obviously, my pick of the week is the Scout Trikes. I think they're amazing. But yeah, the Necromunda stuff is always good, and they're finally getting their rulebook. For Necromunda and for the Old World, it's quite a good way to start 2025, don't you think? But let me know what you think in the comments. What's your pick of the week? And thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.